I
Yeah.
can hear.
All right, we are live. Welcome to Chain Gang Sports. I'm Sean Pope.
Welcome, listeners.
Welcome,
White.
welcome, listeners. And we've got with us today
Coach Hale.
Coach Hill, LR Basketball. We're excited. It's going to be a fun show. We want to thank Citizens Bank of Rogersville for their sponsorship and the Citizens Bank of Rogersville Studios. So,
It's got a little more furniture. I liking it. I'm digging
yeah,
it.
yeah,
I
we've
like it.
we've added some
Added some stuff. I
some
love
executive chairs and some
it. Very official.
yeah. So,
Official looking.
real quick before we talk, because this whole show is about basketball, I'm excited, but let's talk football just a second.
Okay.
Ryan,
Now, Coach Hale, did you watch any football yesterday?
I did.
Okay, so you got some input on this.
I don't know about input, but
Okay.
I watched it.
All right, go, John.
yeah, I mean, I was blown away, honestly, not by anything other than Indiana. I think Indiana looks completely legit.
Yep, I agree.
And Texas Tech, I think is, and I can't remember how the seedings go for this.
Well, Indiana is number one.
Yes, Texas Tech's 4, so they're on the same side. That would have been cooler if they'd have put Texas Tech on one side and Indiana on the other, and they both made it. But
Yeah.
no, I wanted to bring up real quick. Not that anybody cares, but I want your opinion on this because I was thinking about this.
Okay.
Notre Dame got left out.
I saw that.
Tough call. I mean, I get both sides of that. But they did get left out, and they immediately said,
We ain't going to a bowl game.
"Yeah." So, what do you think about that?
I think that's pretty poor. I don't like that. I think it's poor form. And I say that because those kids on that football team have worked so hard all year, and they've been awarded in a bowl. Even though they didn't make the playoffs, I get it. But to take that opportunity just straight away from them, I don't think that's right. They should have a chance to travel to some city, get all the things that they get for going to that bowl, experience that week, and hopefully win a trophy. I think that's really poor form.
Yeah, Coach L, what do you think?
No, I mean, I agree.
Same thing.
If I was an athlete, I'd be like, give us a shot. Let me go.
It was kind of like when you're down 10 points in a basketball game, and there's a minute left on the clock, and you put in your JV, like you're the one
Yeah.
losing, and you
No.
put in your JV, and it makes me scratch my head and say, "What?"
Yeah, no.
Mm-hmm.
So, my take on it is I think Notre Dame, if you do that, I think the precedent should be you are banned from next year's bowl games as well.
Ooh. Well, and are they in a conference now
No.
in football?
Well, yes, they are.
No,
Oh, just basketball. Yeah.
So they're still an independent.
They
well,
are.
then maybe the I don't like the NCAA, but maybe they're like, listen, you turned us down last year. You're not even going to get an invite to any of our bowls because you're independent. They're all in conferences and playing conference championships.
But I think across the board, it should be you don't play your bowl game, you turn it down.
Ineligible the next year.
Yep, you're done next year.
That's not a bad idea.
Because who's going to want to come to what transfer portal players going to want to come to your college if you're like, oh, I can't even play in a bowl game
I
next
would
year?
like to hear what the players think. Like,
Yeah.
have them see if they all say anything.
Can you
Probably.
schedule that for us?
Yeah, I'll.
They said as a team we made this decision, but
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
man, I don't know. Because, they go to those bowl games. Like, say they go to Nashville. Like, they get to spend a whole week in Nashville. And whoever's sponsoring the bowl, say it's like PlayStation. They all get a PlayStation
Yeah.
5. And, like, they just, I don't know. It's
In
just crazy.
Excuse me. In my team in the military, we had a guy that was a quarterback for San Diego State, actually a starter for San Diego State. And you would have seen him and you'd be like, for real, you were the starting quarterback. But he did. And he ended up, his highlight of his whole collegiate career was they got to go to a bowl. Probably the Fruit of the Loom Bowl or whatever.
Yeah, whatever. You got to go to a bowl.
But he said they treated them like kings and queens. Like you got gift baskets and you got wined and dined and all this stuff. And to me as a college kid, or you're talking 18, 19, 20-year-old kids. That's pretty big.
Yeah,
But,
I don't know.
all right,
That's my take on it.
well, that's all I.
That's all we got to say.
That's
Thanks
all we
for
gotta
tuning
say.
in, guys.
Yep.
We'll be back next week. Oh,
Oh, we got to call.
Is that-
we got to
oh,
call
so-
Brendan first.
No.
Oh,
No.
Just kidding. Coach L,
No.
thanks for coming tonight. We appreciate you. You're a good sport. We'll take it easy on you. Okay?
Thanks, Chief.
So,
Thanks.
why don't you talk to us a little bit about how you got to this point with your coaching journey?
Yeah, from like the start before college.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, so I played basketball my whole life, and then I went to Evangel and played basketball there. I actually got into coaching while I was in college, like my senior year. I went back to Hillcrest High School where I went to school, and I started coaching basketball and cross country, and I just fell in love with the game. I mean, fell in love with just coaching in itself. That's kind of why I got into teaching, I would say, is because I've always wanted to be a coach. And so then when I graduated, I just really wanted to come to Rogersville. I just knew it was successful, and I had family that was here, and I just always knew whether they win or not, they work really hard, and that's kind of like what they teach their athletes is like you have to work hard. And so I just liked the idea behind what Rogersville believes in. And so when I had the opportunity to come out here, I was like, sure, give me whatever, and I'll work for whatever. So I started out as a middle school 8th grade coach, and then the next year became JV, and then my third year now I'm the JV as well.
Awesome.
What kind of got you inspired to do coaching? Like we know kind of how you got into it. But
Yeah.
Was there somebody or something that happened and you're like, you know what? I think I'm gonna coach.
Yeah, so like I said, went to Hillcrest, and do you know Doriel Greenbeckham?
Yeah.
You remember that name?
I've heard of him.
Yeah, DGB. So he was a real big athlete at the time from Hillcrest and ended up going to the NFL, but he's not anymore. But he played basketball as well. And so we had him and Trey Starks, and actually John Schaefer was the coach at that time. And I just kind of fell in love with the idea of like being able to compete with other coaches and like continuing to like have that competition even when I'm not playing. And like seeing those coaches like just kind of like pour into their players. And then we went to state and we won state. And like the feeling, because I was at that game, I was in 4th grade, and I was like,
Hold on, you were in
crying.
fourth
Fourth
grade,
grade.
when Doriel Beckham Green was.
In high school.
You were in 4th grade.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Sorry, coach.
And I just like, I was crying at halftime.
That's
We're
so
down
cool.
by like 3 points, and I'm just crying. I'm like, we're losing, we've lost. And then we came back and won. And like, I think that point on was when I started to say, like, I want to be a coach. Like the feeling
That's
that like
cool.
I could see them experience when they won that and the excitement. Like I was like, I want to go to state. I want to be a coach. And then just throughout, Jenny Hopkins, she was also one of my coaches, and she's big name in the girls basketball world, and she now has a radio show and is at Greenwood. But she inspired me the whole time just because she was a really good influence for me. And I just always like, I want to do what they did. They impacted my life a lot and like taught me a lot of life skills. And I was like, I just want to do that because there's a lot of bad coaches out there and that I think impact in a negative way. And so I just always wanted to be involved with kids that way and win a lot too.
That's
That was
awesome,
big.
though.
That's great. That's a great story. I did not
To
know.
think you're in 4th grade, though, when most people are like, hey, I want to be a firefighter, a nurse, whatever.
Yeah.
And you're like, no, I want to coach basketball. That's
Originally, I
freaking
was
cool.
like, I'm going to be Doriel Green Beckham's athletic trainer in the NFL. Like, that was what I
Yeah.
always would say. And then after that, I was like, no, I'm going to coach basketball.
Was it true that Nick Saban,
Came
the-
to Hillcrest?
well, he came to Hillcrest, but did he land at Hillcrest in the helicopter?
Yes.
Wow.
For real?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Wow.
I know.
That's pretty.
I mean,
cool.
how
didn't
do you?
know that.
We also had other coaches come out there, like OU's coach. I mean,
Arkansas was trying to get him too.
Oh, yeah.
Until he got
no. He signed my arm at one point. I have his signature. I was obsessed.
Did you get it tatted up?
No, but I did not wash my arm forever. I was like, don't.
You'd get in the shower and you'd put like a plastic thing.
Yeah,
over
no,
his
like I was
sleeve.
like, but RIP that. He's not even in the NFL anymore, so.
Yeah, no, but I mean, good, kind of cool.
athlete.
Yeah.
Oh,
kinda
he's
cool to-
phenomenal athlete, yeah.
So, so coaching, there's so many different styles, of coaching. And I think to me, it's a lot like you draw a little bit of each of your coaches maybe, but what is your coaching philosophy and your coaching style, and how did that develop?
I would say style-wise, I grew up in a really just like push yourself like household, like not a ton of like excuses. And so I would say my coaching style is definitely like push to your limit. Like when you think it's hard, you're going to keep pushing. And defense is definitely what I just love. Like obviously I love offense, but like I think I got obsessed with like Indiana basketball was one of my favorites, and Hoosiers and Bobby Knight. And so they're all very defensive coaches. And then obviously when I was in a younger age, that's what I think my coaches really aspired on. And my dad especially was just like defense. And so that's definitely what I press. And I did cross country and track. And so I'm a big believer in running and being able to out hustle the team in the fourth quarter. And so I would say old school basketball. Like I'm a big old school basketball fan. And so I'm always going to push that with my team. And yeah, so I would say definitely defense and like old school, just like work your hardest on defense and the offense will come.
Would you say when you're talking old school basketball, NBA wise, are you talking like Jordan era? Because I
Yeah.
know it's obviously before.
Yeah. I mean, no, are you asking if that's what I'm
Like
referring to?
yeah, like the tough defense. The
Yes,
Dennis
like the
Rodman,
Dennis Rodman,
yeah.
like that's my favorite, other than Michael Jordan, NBA player. Like NBA now, I don't even
Yeah.
watch. I refuse.
I don't either.
I just can't. It's just not the same. And so yeah, I definitely I like old school basketball.
Isn't
Glory
Dennis
Road? You
Rodman?
know the movie Glory Road?
Oh, Glory Road's a great
Yeah.
movie.
Like that type of basketball is.
I've never seen it.
I consistently have said on this show, Dennis Rodman is my favorite player just because he didn't care about points. He cared about hustling, rebounds. I mean, he might have 10, 15, 20 rebounds in a
Yeah.
game and 0 points, but they needed him out there. That's cool.
Yeah.
Why have we gone away from that? And I don't think at our level we have. Like, I think
No.
high school girls, I mean, have gotten like, I mean, it's
Yeah,
kind
it's
of like that
intense.
old school
Yeah.
style.
No, I would say we definitely have here, and that was another thing that pulled me, especially to Rogersville too, is that like we push these kids. Like you can push these kids, and I enjoy that. But I think we just get away from it. I think there's a lot of different factors, but I do think like NBA influences that as well. There's just a different style of basketball that is like cooler and is more about like the offense of you scoring a ton, and I think that's kind of what's pulled
Yeah, it
people
all
out.
changed when they switched the shot clock. When they dropped it to like 20, however many seconds
Yeah.
it is. It's so fast that you don't
Yeah.
even have time to really play defense because you got to run down and jack up a shot.
Yeah, and I definitely defense it's not enjoyable.
Oh,
Like
I-
you know what I mean? It's the hard part, and it's the easy way out. It's just to be able to score a ton and not have to.
Well, one of the names I'll bring up from last night's or what day? No, Friday night's game.
Yeah.
Because we always talk about. I mean, there's a ton of players to talk about from that game. AC.
Oh my, yeah,
I mean, she's the Dennis Rodman of that team.
yes.
I mean,
Her face.
she got laid out what 3 different. One time she got up. I don't even think she really kind of knew where she was at first.
No, like she got up and she's like,
Yeah.
but the amount of times she's got hit in the nose and the face, like we don't even know how her nose is still like
Yeah.
still there. But no, she was, and we talked about that today. Actually, she stepped up in that game and she helped us out a lot just with being tough because I mean that they were pretty tough on us,
Yeah.
and so she did really well.
Yeah, we'll talk more about that here in just a little bit, but I wanted to make sure I hit on that because
Dennis Rodman, yes.
she is the Dennis Rodman of
She is.
LR
She
basketball.
will run through a wall and be
Yeah.
like, "I'm good,
I'm good.
I'm good."
She just
My
needs
nose is
the
fine.
she needs the tats.
Yeah, yeah.
She just needs the tats, and she'll be right there.
So, Coach, so what's got you most excited about this season? What do you think it is?
I think I'm just excited because obviously we ended last year on a pretty high note, getting third in the state. Like that's awesome. But I'm most excited, I would say, is about we did not lose anybody. So we are getting the same exact team back at not just the same team, but I would say a more mature and more experienced team because now these girls are seniors, juniors, and they're like more determined than ever. Like the drive that they have to like not just make it back to state, but win every game or win conference and not just tie it this year. And they're just excited about the competition. We have a harder schedule this year, and it's not like scaring them. They're excited for it, and they're ready. Our district is actually going to be harder. And so I think I'm just most excited to seeing their drive that like they want to. They're not content with third in the state. Like they want to go further. And so I'm just excited to see how far that takes us and just seeing how we handle these hard competition game after game after game.
It's something I want to just quick add on, something you said. So with having all of the girls back, have you noticed anything maybe a little bit different? Are you guys able to do a little bit more like in practice?
Oh,
and,
yeah.
like the actual learning of the game with them?
No, I would say that we've talked about you don't have to tell these girls to like lock in.
Mhm.
Like at practice, we don't have to say like, hey, you're not focusing, you're not taking this like, you're not making it game like. Like they show up, and that's the progression I've seen because I came in on like Haley and Eden, there's like sophomore year. So seeing them progress from that to this year, like they take every single rep like it's a game, like it's their last rep. And I think that is like the change that like helps us be more successful, obviously, is that they don't take any of that for granted. And so I think we can get a lot more done at a quicker pace. And it also helps our younger girls coming in adjust to that. Like it's hard at first as a freshman coming in on the pace that we have practice,
Yeah.
but it's just the expectation. And so, yeah, we're definitely able to get a lot more done, especially at a higher level as well, when everyone's going their hardest.
It's awesome.
Well, with that leadership, though, I mean,
Yeah.
you talked about the freshmen and sophomores. They're, obviously they're kind of our JV players right now. Looking for a spot someday. Do you think that the leadership from our seniors and juniors right now? I mean, that's got to be huge for those younger players.
Oh, yeah. No, I would say, especially younger girls, like, they respect them a ton because they are really good. But I think that these older girls, like, I think they do encourage and, like, they push them. They're not like, oh, just get off. Like, they want to help them. They want to make them better because they also want to see our program be successful, not just when they're here.
Yeah.
Like, you can tell, like, I would say we do have a pretty good bond between our girls, and it's also a bond where, like, they can get after you, but, like, we all know it's because they want you better.
Yeah.
It's a really good, like, bond that they're able to, like, push each other and not get, like, touchy about it. So.
You got any players that are stepping into some new roles this year? And maybe are you excited about what you're seeing from them now? And
Yeah.
maybe some early impressions.
Yeah, I would say, like, he kind of mentioned AC. And, I mean, AC, everyone technically has the same roles this year, solely because we do have the same that's coming back.
Right.
But I would say more from AC and Courtney are going to be kind of expected. And I think, like, seeing AC last week kind of step up and, Millie got in some foul trouble, and so she had to come out. And AC stepped up and was able to play a lot of the game and do really well. And I think she showed a lot of maturity in that. Like, last year, I think that would have been harder for her early on. And early on in the season, she was able to come out there, handle the basketball, make some free throws, and keep us kind of in the game to come back and fight for that win. So I think AC has shown us that, but AC and Courtney definitely will be helping us a lot this year.
So you guys are a little deeper. You feel like you got a deeper bench, or maybe just a more experienced bench?
I would say more experience as they're getting older.
Yeah.
And even we have sophomores and freshmen on the bench, and they came in on Mount Vernon last week, and they did really well. I mean, we were up a lot, and they got to play the fourth quarter, and they came in and they scored a lot and kept us ahead in that game. And so, yeah, I would say more experience.
Yeah. But that's great, isn't it? When you have a team, and I'm not trying to brag here, 'cause it's an early season, you're early.
Yes, we are.
But when you have a really good team and you have an opportunity to get young kids
Yes.
varsity experience,
Yeah, it's huge.
it's
Yeah,
it's a big deal.
it helps them out for their future as well, for all of our futures. So.
Yeah.
Have you and Coach Watts had to rein in the team at any point? And what I mean by that is, you go from third in state last year, tremendous run.
Yeah.
Now everyone's looking and says, well, looking and saying we have the same players, so
Mm-hmm.
we should either do the same or better this year. There's a lot of pressure on them.
Yeah.
And as a young kid, you could kind of get a little cocky with that. Do you think they self-police that, or do you guys have to do that sometimes?
I would say just like every other team, you're going to have to we're going to have to occasionally, I don't even know if we've had to do it, honestly, yet this season. But, I mean, we know that we're going to have to at some point because when you do win a lot, that can be like, oh, we just expect to win. But for the most part, like, our girls pretty much self-police that. Like, they weren't obviously disappointed with third in state, but, like, they want more. Like,
Yeah.
they wanted more for themselves. And so, like, they're not going to be, like, content with what they've done until, like, they feel that they've hit that. So I don't really think that they've gotten cocky about it. I think there's moments in the game where or if we're playing somebody that we expect to win, we might have to be reminded that, like, hey, you've got to still show up. But for the most part, I would say that they self-police it.
I'm gonna knock us down a little bit here.
Oh, yeah.
Because
Do that.
third state, we're
You have
3-0. Like let's reel it in a little bit. Like we're really good.
Yeah.
But what are some areas right now, like if you're looking at it early in the season, where you're like, man, this isn't just where it needs to be to get where they want to be? What is is it maybe one or two things? Is it one thing that the girls aren't quite there yet? Or they need to improve on to be first in state? Maybe that's a better way to ask it.
I would say consistently controlling our tempo is something that we would like to continue to work on. We can go, but there's times where we need to reel it back, and there's times that we need to slow it down. And that is something that we were working on last year and that we are always going to work on, because we are we are a group of girls who all want to shoot the ball immediately or to go. But there's times where, no, you need to settle it back. You need to just get in your play, and you need to move the ball around. That's what
Get a good shot,
we
right?
definitely have to say sometimes often is move the ball, because when we do move the ball, usually Reagan's open inside. I mean, you've got a big inside. So I would say that we're always looking to better that, is like controlling the tempo and knowing when to go and when to slow it down and controllably keep it slow.
Yeah, sure. 'Cause
Being
sometimes
controlled in that.
you probably at some point you're going to be in a game where it's tight.
Yeah.
You kind of want to limit or control
Yeah.
possessions.
No, yeah. I mean, we saw that kind of last week in this Fairgrove tournament against Branson. There was times where we just kind of were like wanting to go, and we were rushing our game, which was in a negative way. It wasn't good for us. And so when we finally figured out to just slow it down and see your options, we scored like 4 possessions in a row. We were like, see, like you
There you
can't do
go.
that.
Yeah.
Like this is
It's a
it.
fine line, though, I'm sure.
Oh yeah.
Well, and that's one of the things I've seen that's different from this team this year versus last year. Once again, just to obviously recap the obvious, we've done really well last year, but early in the season we tried to feed Reagan in triple team,
Oh, I know.
and like I could
know.
see you and Coach Watts, and you guys were like, "What are we doing?" And that was a great team. It seems like we're not doing like we've got that figured out this year.
Yes.
Sometimes you're going to do that, but
Yeah.
I've seen a ton of really good passes into Reagan.
Oh yeah. I
this
mean
year
that's
early.
something because we had 2 weeks, 2.5, almost 3 weeks of practice before we played, and so I think we've done that a ton early on. Is like those entries to the post on knowing when the time is to give it to her and when it is not. But no, I would say we've done a pretty good job of that and hopefully continue to do a good job of that.
Awesome.
Who are your vocal leaders on the team? You got a couple?
Yeah.
I can think of one just because I know who she is.
Which one are you thinking?
Well, I'm thinking Taylor probably. Is
Okay.
she kind of like a
Yeah.
giving you-
No, I would say Taylor's a vocal leader. Even right now, because she can't play, she's still vocal.
Yeah.
I mean, she's got our bench doing cheers on the bench on defense. She's reeling them in if they're getting distracted.
Yeah.
So she for sure is a vocal senior leader for us.
Yep.
Haley's a vocal leader. I mean, she's one that in practice, if she doesn't think we're going hard enough or we're focused, she'll tell them to stop and she'll tell them like, let's get it together. Like, don't just walk to go get your loose ball. Go hustle and get it and let's go.
Love it.
And I would say Millie is a vocal leader. That just comes with her personality. But I mean, I think she as a point guard, she does a good job on telling the girls where they need to go. I mean, there's times she gets a little
Well, that's
rambunctious,
what they're supposed to do.
but that's point guard. I mean, you got a lot of pressure on you, but no, she tells the girls where they need to go, what spot they need to be in, and when to go. So I say we have a good handful of vocal leaders, and then some that just like I would say Reagan, she leads with just like how she acts and what she does. So she's not as vocal, but she's still leading in just a different way.
Sure.
Yep. We
You gotta have that type A to play point guard, man.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
you
do.
do.
You have to.
Yeah.
You do. And-
because it was Type A versus Type A in that championship
Oh, yeah.
game in Fairgrove, and it
Yeah.
was
It's a lot, and I mean, you can't be passive as a point guard.
No.
You've got to be vocal, and I mean, I was point guard, and I know like you can get the bad reps sometimes because
Mhm.
you're gonna have more turnovers than most because you have the ball
You
more.
have the
Like,
ball all the time.
and you are gonna be yelling at girls on what to do because you have to. Because if no one does, we're not
Who's gonna
organized.
yell at them? That's
Yeah.
why we're there.
Yeah.
We yell at them.
Well, and the coaches, I mean, they don't listen to us, so they gotta listen to her. So, but yeah.
Do you and Coach Watts, do you guys have like a good cop, bad cop thing going? Or because Coach Watts yells because
Yeah.
most of the time people sit behind him. I always
Yes.
sit on the other side of
Yes,
the
so
gym
you get to
because
see it and-
I don't like the crowds. You
Yeah,
know?
yeah.
So, but Coach Watts, man, he is. I was watching him and I was thinking, what was the difference between him and all the coaches I saw this weekend or this last week? He does not sit down very often. He's up.
No, he's in it. He got to be moving, which I'm definitely like to. We got to be moving at all times. No, I would definitely say that. Yeah, we not a good cop, bad cop, but like I definitely
Play off each other.
Yeah, we do play off each other. Like the girls come off the bench, and also being the only female coach, like you're just gonna understand girls a little bit more and their attitudes and their like emotions with it. So I would say like for Millie, sometimes she gets a little rambunctious at times in her emotions, so I calm her down on the bench, and I would say. Not necessarily good and get bad cop, just I definitely would communicate with him to get him calmed down and then send him back out there. But
One of the things I noticed about you, and I love it, is, they're huddling in a timeout, and Coach Watts is giving them, the commands, and then you pull players
yeah,
off the side not every time, but
yeah,
and you're coaching them up.
yeah.
That's
No,
awesome.
Yeah, a lot of times too, it's the ones that aren't in that have been in, but definitely just times to remind them of things that I saw. Because I mean, I can't if I'm yelling at the same time as Watts is yelling, who are they going to understand? So obviously he's directing them as they're playing, but I do think they like to hear that extra feedback just from like what I can see and maybe what Watts hasn't been able to communicate with them.
I was just
What was that look?
I was just sitting here thinking, because I've often wondered this, like, because I watch college games,
Mhm.
and you'll see these assistant coaches, they'll go down the bench and say someone just came off.
Mhm.
So when that happens, do you automatically kind of know what needs to be addressed, or does Watts say something like, "Hey, you need to tell him," tell her she needs to be blocking out, or she ain't getting in.
Yeah. No, there are definitely times where he'll turn around and be like, "Hey, she comes out, explain to her that player,
Yeah,
explain
yeah.
where she's supposed to be." But for the most part, I would say that all three of us, Coach K, myself, and Watts, are on the same page of like seeing something that like whoever's coming out, if something happened, like, oh, we need to fix that.
Yeah.
So he'll usually say it a lot, but sometimes we're already kind of headed that way to do those things. But
Yeah.
no, for sure, we definitely communicate in that way. I would say we've got a good bond of different jobs of like this person's going to control this person does this, and it meshes pretty well. It does well. So
It's awesome. I've always kind of wondered that. Like, 'cause
Yeah.
you'll see a coach
yeah.
like just peel off, and then they'll walk down to the end of the bench
Yeah.
and sit next
No,
to
yeah.
the player, and I'm like, I wonder
it's
what
usually
they're
they're like, don't fix that.
You
You're
and
like,
Coach
got it.
Kinsinger do a really good job of that because I've noticed even in the JV games, like
Oh yeah,
you may be about to send a player in for the first time, and you're down there coaching them up, saying, "This is." I'm assuming you're saying this is what I want to see
Yeah.
when you go in. So
yeah.
Who's keeping track of the fouls?
So we do it on our book, whether we are Kylie, our manager. If she's not there, then I'm the one doing the book. Which
Because
does fouls.
like sometimes I can imagine as a coach in basketball, it's kind of hard. Like you may have an idea in the back of your
Yeah.
mind how many fouls someone has,
Yeah, no,
but are you like, hey, coach, that's her fourth?
yeah, no. Jaden and I, or Coach K and I, both do that. He keeps it on his. Coach K has a paper. He keeps it on, and then if I'm doing the book, I'll keep it. But we both try to know at the same time because obviously, as a head coach, you're not paying attention to
No,
that part.
you're
You're on the
big
game.
picture.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
so he just be turning like, how many fouls is that? And so we try to update him as we go. And we try to get some of our main girls who maybe have 2 or 3 as we go into different quarter to get them out the last 30 seconds of that quarter so they don't pick up a stupid one. But
Yep.
did you see? So let's go back to obviously congrats on the championship in Fairgrove. That was that's always a first tournament, and it's always such a fun tournament.
yeah, no, it was a big one. It was good for us.
Yeah, very, very big, very good. But let's walk back through that. First question is, did you see some things that maybe we were weaker at that we progressed and grew stronger towards the end of the tournament?
Yeah, I would say, I mean, the first 2 games, the first one, we did really well. I would say, like, we were really, happy with how we played. Like, we were like, yeah, we showed up. We knew that we probably were hopefully going to get that W, but we did show up and, like, didn't just, like, expect to win. We still worked for it. I would say the last game was more of the struggle for us, and it was the hardest game of the tournament. But I just think our mentality was a little different starting that game, and that's kind of why we got in the hole that we did a little bit. But we then came out of it, and that's when you saw like that original team that was playing Mount Vernon Skyline come back, which like we weren't really worried. We knew that we'll be fine. We'll just get it figured out. I think we just got frazzled, and you're going to see that early on in any season, especially, and that was our first like harder game. And so I think when they were pressing us and just different things that were happening, and we were kind of not organized on offense, that we just were scattered.
Yeah.
And we just kind of had to figure it out. And then by the end of it, it was like, oh, there's that team that was from yesterday and the day before that was playing. So we just had to kind of figure it out. But it was a good one. It was a good win to see us not just like lay over. I mean, we could have just been like, we can't figure it out. But we fought back and it was fine.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it was a big win, especially for Watts. I mean, he had mentioned we were talking about his first year in, they got like consolation. Then the next year they got like 4th, and the next year they got 3rd. Like it's gone up each year he's been here. And then last year we got 2nd, and this year he got 1st.
That's awesome.
So he was pretty proud.
That game kind of got chippy.
Yeah.
And I say chippy, I don't mean like brawls and all that
Yeah.
sort of stuff. Ryan, I think I can talk for Ryan. We kind of enjoy chippy games.
Yeah,
from
no,
time to
they're
time.
Yeah,
definitely
we
interesting for
smell
the crowd.
Um,
Definitely.
But how do you guys manage that? I mean, is that something you'll allow them to kind of hold their own for a little bit, and then if it gets out of control, you're talking to them? I mean, it didn't get out of control by any means, but
We always just tell our girls, like, especially if people are talking on the court or whatever, just to stay out of all of it. Like, let your game speak for yourself. I think, I don't know, we didn't really have to get them in control. There's times where I think, especially with girls in sports, that emotions take over when there's chippiness happening on the court. And there's times where we have to be like, stop. Like, that's not the point of this game. This game is not about if you're who said, she said, whatever. But it kind of works itself out. I think our girls do a pretty good job of it, and that's, I think, a huge growth that I saw. I would say their sophomore year when I came in, and then last year, that would have affected us a lot more.
Yeah.
Like the talking or just that resistance that we don't see a lot, that affected. But this game, I felt it affected us a little bit, and then we were fine.
I know Haley and Millie both took a lot of hassle in this game.
Oh, yeah.
Only because I heard it.
Oh yeah, no, they did.
And I was very impressed with Millie's ability to say, "No, I'm coming at you."
No, yeah.
And then Haley was just like, "Hey, I'm playing my game."
Yeah,
Leave me alone.
that was
know?
awesome to see for her, because that's a leadership too. Like, we need our players to be like, no, we're playing our game.
Yeah.
Like, you're not going to see it here. So when she does that, it helps others do that as well. Of like, Millie, she's our feisty one. She definitely you're gonna know if you made her mad.
But I like that.
No, you have to have those players.
You
I
can't
think
lay
need a
over.
mix.
No. So
And that's her game. Like,
Yeah.
that's what makes her hurt, and that's what makes her good. And so
Yeah.
there's
So, Coach, a lot of success thus far this season.
Mm-hmm.
And then we've got a really tough week coming up.
we got
So-
a long week.
Yeah, so maybe just talk a little bit about what's coming up this week. And then
Mhm.
while you're, thinking about it, this early success, how, if any way, can that help with this next week that's coming up? Because it's brutal.
Yeah, no, I think with being 3-0 going into this week, like, we've gotten kind of the confidence that we need, but we also are aware of what's coming. So tomorrow we'll play Ava, and then Tuesday we go to Bentonville, Arkansas, and that's going to be a tough one. That'll be one that we've got to be locked in and ready for. And
Big school.
and then Wednesday and Thursday our varsity's off, but Wednesday our JV plays at Republic. Thursday we're off. Friday we play at Greenwood has a tournament, so we play Greenwood. We play Principia at Greenwood at 4:30, and then we play Tipton on Saturday at 7. So those two games will be a hard competition. So we're excited to see how we can respond to that many games in 1 week, especially from Bentonville to Principia then Tipton. How can our girls respond to play at that level back to back to back? And then the next Monday we have Ozark. And so it's going to be a good test for us to see how we can maintain being able to play at that level consistently. So if we can come out winning all of them or losing maybe one, I mean, we're just excited to see the response that we can get from the girls.
From a coach's point of view, that's a lot of miles that these girls are logging this week on
Yep.
their legs.
Yeah.
How is that? Talk about how the challenges are. Say you don't perform, let's just hypothetical, you don't perform well in your first big game,
Mhm.
then you got some days off. What's it like when you really know you have to work on something that's just not working, but you almost can't push them too much because they're going to be fried at the end? What's that
Yeah.
like with the coaching staff?
Yeah, it's definitely like we got to figure out what that line is. So majority of what we'll work on Wednesday and Thursday is the technical stuff that's gone wrong. It's not going to be the hustle. We're not going to make them run and do a bunch of extra stuff because that's just going to hurt their legs worse. But a lot of it is just the technical stuff. You were here and you were supposed to be here. Or if it's boxing out, then we'll do some boxing out drills. But I would say we keep it pretty light because, like you said, we've got to play 2 extra games and we got to play Monday.
Mm-hmm.
And so we can't do anything that's going to exhaust them even worse. But after Ozark, we're off until the pink and white. And so we'll have some time for rest and to practice and to figure out anything that needs to be fixed at that point.
So
There's always something
That's
to
right.
fix, especially before
Always.
pink and white. Always.
practice.
Practice.
Yeah.
Talk about practice.
Practice. Sorry, do you remember that?
I don't know.
Oh,
Okay.
my gosh.
No,
All right.
you have to go back and
Yeah,
Google it.
On the YouTube, Allen Iverson practice interview.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
I feel like I've heard of this. Okay.
Love it.
Short-term, long-term goals, is that player-driven, or because I think with obviously with what we did last year, same players coming back, we don't have to ask what our long-term goals is. Or I don't think we do. But do you leave that up to the players, or is that a team concept? You and Coach Watts come together and
With our goals.
Mhm.
Yeah, I would say the players and coaches are all on the same page with the goals. I mean, we want to win conference. We tied it last year. We want to win conference. We want to win districts, which districts is different this year. Stratford's in our district. So that'll be a huge win for us. That'll be a huge accomplishment, and I think that's a huge goal. And then obviously going back to state and trying to make another Final Four run and then seeing how far we can get there. Not just accepting, we just made it to state. But I think that's a collective goals. I mean, everybody is on the same page. And that's when I say, that's the difference of having seniors and juniors, that want success is that like that's what they're thinking every game is that this is what we're going for. And at Pink and White, we're trying to go further than we did last year of just trying to push the limits of what we did last year. So,
Yeah.
no, I think it's collective for everybody. Everybody's on the same page with those.
Coach Hill, I'm going to come at you with a hypothetical here.
Yay. Okay.
Okay. So, in your opinion, just you specifically as a coach, what does success look like to you outside of like wins and losses for these young ladies?
Yeah. So I would say outside of how we ever end up this season, that success looks like that the girls know they pushed them to their limits, that we pushed them to their limits, and that there was absolutely like nothing else they could have done different. I don't want, especially this core senior group that's been here from the beginning and has seen success, more and more success each year, to walk away and been like, well, that game we didn't try hard enough, or we let our emotions or we let internal stuff stop us from getting that success. Because I think they want to see that their growth there. And then more than obviously we talk more than just winning, it's that they can leave our program knowing that like they learned how to fight when things get tough, they learn how to push themselves, and that's stuff they can take into life. Like it's a culture that you want people to then create in their own homes, in their own families, in their own lives. Of that we are going to work hard, and you're not. Yeah, there could be bad things that happen or things that don't come out your way, but there's no excuses. We're going to overcome those excuses, and we're just going to continue to fight. And so that's what I hope for our girls, and then always obviously to know that like we care and like want the best for them outside of basketball as well. That we're doing this not just again for the wins, but we're doing this to support them as like people. So I think that's really important for us as a program as well.
Do you ever sit back? Because I know you're a great player. Played in high school. Played Hornets, right?
Oh yeah,
Go Hornets.
Plenty of jokes there.
No, I graduated from Hillcrest. That's what I'm
Really?
saying. Yeah. So I was.
Why did I not know this?
I don't know. She didn't. I have Hillcrest shirts at home.
A fellow Hornet
Yeah.
near me. Wow,
No,
that's
I
crazy.
didn't graduate at
Where'd you graduate?
Cas Vegas.
Cas Vegas.
Castle? I only played them like once, I think. So I don't have anything hating against you.
No.
But going back your playing days, I mean, you could take it back to fourth grade. I mean, take it back to fourth grade, you realize you want to be a coach all the way up to where you are now. But especially those high school years, do you guys ever stop and tell these seniors? Because, dang it, it looked like they were freshmen last year.
I
I mean,
know.
they didn't look like freshmen last
No,
year.
but like that's crazy.
I was like, I blink and they're seniors. Do you ever tell them to stop and soak it in and just enjoy and for the love of the game,
Yes.
let's go play?
No, there's definitely a conversation where I think even us coaches, we all get caught up in it because we are successful and we're always wanting more. But it is times where we're like, realize where you're at. You've only got a season left. You've already had your last game in high school. Like, so I think there's times we need to do more. I need to do more of just reminding them that like when people say it goes fast, like you don't really take it that serious, but it really does. And especially the success that they've had in this program, like they don't need to take that for granted. I do think that we sometimes not take it for granted, but we don't realize how cool it is on the stuff that we've done.
Yeah.
And they need to pat themselves on the back a little bit more, but obviously keep working for it. But no, I think definitely that I probably could do a better job of reminding them of like, they need to soak this in. Like the feeling that they have and even playing together. That's a huge thing.
Yeah.
I mean, this group has played together there for a long time.
Our entire lives.
And that's going to go away. And that's something that I hope that they, like you said, soak that in because it's a really cool thing. And I can look back and remember from when I was playing and yeah, it's a really cool feeling. And when it goes away, it's like, dang, that went by quicker than I thought it was going to.
Yeah.
So,
It
Absolutely.
always does.
yeah. And then you're old and I feel old. And it's
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, you're.
just so old.
I mean, you're like
yeah. Oh my. Can't imagine how rough.
fourth grade. She was,
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't know that was crazy to say.
I'm like sitting here. I can.
I was trying to do the math when she said it. I was like, wait,
We were doing the chain gang, dude.
what? I know.
Not the show, the chains. I remember the night when when I heard that Saban
Yeah.
had flown his helicopter in
Yeah.
there. You were in fourth grade at that
Yeah.
point. I'm like an old man on the chains, and that's now
Years
you're
ago.
goodness
Well, I
gracious.
graduated high school in like 2019.
Oh,
So,
me too.
yeah.
Me too.
I'm in the Hall of Fame at Hillcrest, by the way.
Really?
Yeah.
For
media.
oh, are you serious? So am I.
Are you?
I'm all of fame
No
for
way.
Coach Davis.
Yes.
HTV? Yeah.
Yes.
Because I was a broadcast. I did the reporting. And then I did
Okay.
it in college a little bit
At
too.
this point.
No, it's a big deal.
It
Hillcrest
is a big deal. Our media is the
HTV.
best in the
Yeah.
country.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I then did it at Evangel a little bit. I did sports media, but yeah, no, I'm in the Hall of Fame.
All right, fellow Hall of
There we
Famers
go.
here. I don't know what's our.
I don't know. Hell, Chris, I don't know.
I don't know what we should be doing. Probably not.
Yeah,
much.
probably. That's there you go, Bella.
What's Bella doing?
She might not do it again. She's embarrassed.
Uh,
That's just you gotta be there. You gotta be there. You gotta understand the joke.
What message would you have for our fans in this community this year as far as our girls basketball program?
I mean, I would obviously tell and hope that everyone comes out and watches us. I know, like, there's a ton of sports and there's a ton of things to be doing in the winter, but I just want to pack these stands and help these girls understand that, like, the community supports them and is behind them all the way. And for every sport, I mean, we tell our girls they need to go to all the boys' basketball games. They need to go to support these others. But yeah, I just hope our community comes out and realizes how, especially with our boys and girls team being as good as we are at the same time,
Yeah.
like, come out to both and watch both. We're going to have a couple
Yeah.
super nights where we'll do. So I just tell our community, hopefully they come out and watch and just support us.
And we'll be broadcasting, but we hope you don't watch it because we hope you're at the
Yeah,
game.
we hope you're at the game, and we want you to fill those stands.
Yes, I
we
love
want
it.
to pack tomorrow night.
Because nothing, I mean, Ryan, how many times have we been sitting up there and it's packed?
Yeah.
And like it
The energy.
our
It's
energy
so
just,
cool.
it feels like it comes from the bottom all
Oh,
the way
yeah.
up to the top. And
Oh, yeah.
we get crazy up
Yeah.
there. And
So, yeah, no, it definitely helps the girls, I will say. When more people show up, we are excited. We're ready to go. And so tomorrow night, we've got Ava, first home game. Everyone should come.
everyone should come. What, Ryan, you ready to jump into this basketball, this or that?
Yeah,
Yeah,
but before
yay.
we do, I have one question.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Because we usually ask a lot of the female athletes that come up here, or at least I do. Your nail game.
Oh, look at her nail game.
We got to know, where do we go to get the nails
Oh.
did?
I tell all my girls, everybody always asks, True Beauty,
Okay.
nails on the south side, you know where Cheddar's is?
Yeah.
And like Ulta Beauty and
Yeah.
all that. Right in that
Okay.
shopping center.
Uh-huh.
I've tried all of them at Springfield.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, this is best
Yeah.
price. I've always got crazy designs. I don't know if you can see these.
Yeah.
But I've always got crazy designs.
You
They
coach
will-
with those?
I was gonna say.
Oh,
do you-
yeah.
Do they ever get in your way? Because they're pretty lengthy.
They are long, and I commented on this last time I was on there too. They're not that long, but they are
Did we bring
long.
up your nails last time?
Yes.
I mean,
It's I get that a lot because I mean most people just have like the plain red.
Yeah.
And I've got like crazy things
no,
going
I
on.
think it's great. I just want to know where you're going.
They don't really
The
get in my
girls may
way.
want to know.
Yeah, True Beauty. I'm telling you. I'm telling
Ryan,
them that
you-
Sarah Coach Hill brought you. They'll probably
You
get a
get
discount. They like it.
manicures, don't you?
I mean, if I want one, Allie does. She's phenomenal.
Is she good at it?
Oh my gosh, yeah, she'll do mine for me.
Well, I should.
Never
I mean,
had to.
Autumn Hammond, she does nails,
Yeah.
so she does nails like these. So
Allie's,
everyone's
Allie's
go to her.
pretty legit, man. I've seen her work.
Bella does my nails.
Bella.
No.
Oh, well, I was to say, Bella, why don't you do my nails? You do his nails.
She'll just park your car.
All right, Coach.
She did park my car successfully.
This is your this or that Christmas / basketball edition. Are
All
you
right,
ready?
I'm ready.
These are high pressure questions.
Okay,
Don't suck.
can't no promises.
Here we go. Full court press or half court defense?
Oh, there's so much that goes into that. I mean, it depends
Hey,
on this,
I
that,
don't-
and the other.
We did no. It's this
I
or
love
that.
a
You
good
have
full
to
court
pick
press. I
one.
really do love a good full court press. But again, it does depend on the other team. But like, I love it. I'm gonna get steals and layup, steal layup,
So
steal
full
layup.
court press.
I loved it as an athlete. I love it. Yeah,
Great answer. That's how I feel about it too.
yeah.
'Cause
Fast.
I like Arkansas basketball.
Oh,
back when
yeah.
It was 40 minutes of hell with Nolan Richardson.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Did you
Way
guys beat
before
Duke
you-
the other night?
No, they beat us. We've had
It was
two
close,
losses.
though.
Duke and, Duke
Yeah.
and Michigan State, but we've won Everson.
I'm a big Calipari fan though. So
But if you like that kind of hard nosed, crazy, go watch some of the Nolan Richardson days. 40 minutes of hell.
I do need to.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They've got an ESPN 30
Yeah,
for 30 on
It's like legendary.
Oh,
It's
I'm gonna watch that.
unbelievable.
Fast break or slow structured offense?
It
So
should've
this
said-
is like my preference, or
Yeah, this is you. This
I
is
mean-
Coach Hale.
okay. I would say I would love a fast break if I know that like we can do that. But I also love a structured offense, to see an offense like be in the correct spot and everyone like to get a layup out of a structured offense, like that brings me so much joy. So I might
You got to pick.
I might have to pick that. I
Okay.
might have to pick a structured offense.
Okay.
All
Because if they know where to go in the right spot, I mean,
It's
because it looks
beautiful.
beautiful. I mean, that's the game.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, like going quick and getting a layup, that's awesome. But not every team can do that, and it's not as pretty. So
Oh my gosh. All right, home court win or a clutch road victory.
home court.
Okay.
Okay. She was pretty quick
That's
on that.
quick.
I mean,
I
there's
like
so much that goes.
I like wrecking homecomings.
I do
Yes,
too.
yes.
I mean, that's just me.
This is true. This is true. I just like having our crowd. Like I just like having our people there
Yeah.
when we win. I can go either way. I'll say home court.
Okay.
Offensive. This is a good question. I love this one. Alicia wrote these. Offensive rebound or taking a charge.
Ooh,
That's tough.
that is tough. I know.
I would say take a charge.
I was gonna say,
Yeah.
take it. You gotta.
Taking a charge just like literally lifts the spirit
Yeah.
of the crowd and the team.
Yeah.
And I will
Not
say,
everyone will do it.
yeah.
No, I was probably the athlete that wouldn't do it. I'll be real. I struggled with that one because I'm like, I'm not hitting my head for this. Like, what the?
Yeah.
That hurts.
I'm not getting a concussion
You guys-
for this team.
So I think Ryan, we've asked this question before, but do you guys practice taking charges still?
We don't really practice them. Like, we don't have. Are you talking like standing in a line and pushing up? No, we don't do. I did
you
that
do
in high
that?
school.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
what we did.
And that practice was not good. I have a fond memory of that
A lot
practice.
of bruises after that one.
But once you
I don't
learn
like, yeah, I don't
the
wanna do
correct
it.
way to flop,
Yeah, which flopping now you get called for.
well, I know,
So, but yes,
but
I mean, I guess we don't practice it now, but we do tell our girls to do that. Obviously.
there was a game last year that Kibby was going. Do you remember this? Like she was going in for going in for a layup, and the girl is like 2 foot away from
Yes, actually, I do.
her. The girl tries to take a charge, and this girl's so far away from Kibby.
Yeah, I don't even know if she touched
And
me.
I was like, okay.
I think that was my experience in high school. I think I fell before someone touched me because I was so like antsy.
nervous.
Yeah.
All right, Coach. If you got a team out there and they're struggling, are you going to call a timeout and settle things down, or are you going to let them play through?
Oh no, calling a timeout.
Okay.
Good.
You got to because
What
you're
about
the adult for the reason. You gotta.
we're up 15?
Oh, we're up
We're
15.
in a struggle period. We're up 15.
Are we saying like one possession struggle period?
5 point.
Five.
They scored 5 points.
yeah,
Oh,
like-
I'm probably calling a timeout.
Okay.
Just because that can turn too quickly.
Man, I like that. She knows.
Mhm.
Rivalry game or tournament championship game.
Oh, rivalry.
Yeah, good old
Oh.
rivalry.
What's
I'm
even
too
better,
competitive for that. I'm too
rivalry
competitive.
and Tournament championship.
Oh yeah.
That's even
Like
better.
a rivalry. If I can't stand
on a
someone
homecoming. Wait, that doesn't matter.
ruining them,
That would be.
that'd be crazy.
All right, here we go. Christmas style. You ready?
Yeah.
Real tree or an artificial tree?
Artificial.
Okay, now I got to know because this is a debate in my house. Is it an artificial tree that's just an artificial tree, or is it an artificial tree that's
What?
pre-lit?
Oh, I have an artificial pre-lit fake snow even on it.
Yeah.
So we are fake all the way at my household with the Christmas tree.
Fake.
The Christmas tree is just very fake at my house.
Here's my argument.
Don't you have to water the real ones and stuff?
Well, no, I'm not. I don't want a real tree.
That's a lot.
I do.
The fake tree. If you get one that's pre-lit, because this happened to us, eventually those lights, they don't work.
For sure. And you have
Yes.
And then you're stuck with a tree with a bunch of lights that
Well,
don't
just-
work, and
at
then you
that-
got to light it anyway.
Or at that point, you might just get a new tree.
Isn't that like our?
Oh, so just buy a whole. New
Those
tree.
things are like $500-600.
No. You can get some discount going. on
You got to
Black
go to
Friday
Hobby
or
Lobby
something.
on 50% off.
I would even say Big Lots, which people forget about that place.
Yep.
I got my tree at Big Lots, and it's pretty good.
White lights or colorful lights?
I've got white lights, but I do like a good nostalgia, like colorful lights. It's kind of coming back. It's very nostalgic, but I've got white.
Hot chocolate or apple cider?
I would hot chocolate for Christmas because I feel like apple cider is more of like a fall thing.
Yeah, I agree.
I can get behind that.
But I love apple cider, but hot chocolate.
Yeah. With the red hots in it?
No,
Have you ever done that?
I don't like those red hot candies.
Have you ever put them in an apple cider though?
I don't think so. Is
Man,
it?
you should try it.
I need to try that.
It's
I've not.
unbelievable.
Okay.
Love it.
Christmas Eve celebration or Christmas Day?
Christmas Eve. We are a Christmas
Are
Eve
you?
family. Yeah.
That is so unorthodox.
Yeah. We just like, I don't know. It's like my mom's side of the family. We just do a big thing on Christmas Eve and we play games and like do different like fun exchanges. It's not as just like sit down and open your own presents.
But-
like, I don't know. It's just more fun. And we also do tacos that night.
So did
Yes.
We do like tacos and enchiladas.
Did Santa come on Christmas Eve for you then?
No, Christmas Day, like at my home, like
So you just had one more present to open the next day. That was from
well, like
Santa?
Christmas Eve is like with my mom's side, and now we do Christmas Eve with like my siblings. So like they have kids and all that, so we do Christmas Eve like all together, and then Christmas Day they do like they open presents at home with just their family, their family. So Christmas Day I'm like more bored because like it's just not like it was when
I kind of like that Christmas Eve, like splitting it up.
and it
Because
like hypes it up for
when you get a
Christmas Day.
family and have kids, you're going to have that.
Yeah.
And then turn around and have your.
Yes, and I think Christmas Day they like the calm.
That's kind of what we do. I mean, we've done that over the last couple
Yeah.
of years, our families.
I don't know. I think Christmas Eve is just better. I like Christmas Eve.
All right, here we go. Moving on. Gingerbread cookies or sugar cookies, or can you pick something different? Because I don't like either one of those. Pick a different cookie.
I don't like
care.
gingerbread cookies that much.
Perfect.
If I got that sugar cookie, but I would say, have you had those like the Christmas bark with like the white chocolate, the pretzel, and the
Oh,
caramel?
yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
that is like my favorite.
Whatever
Sweet and
that's
salty.
called,
Christmas
That's what
bark,
we'll
I
do.
think.
Yeah, I want
That's
that.
better than both. I think the little sugar cookie and the gingerbread is overrated.
We need
Now-
to have that at our Christmas party this year, Ryan.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
need the Christmas bark.
And then I will say this though, and tell me what you guys think. You know, every Christmas season they make those little tins
Oh
with
yes.
those little buttered.
Oh, yeah.
Wait,
those
wait.
things are luscious.
Yeah.
I love those
The
things.
butter what?
They're like a buttery cookie. I don't know what they are.
Shortbread.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, I do know what you're talking about. Those are good. Have you had the
Those are good.
white chocolate covered like popcorn? And
Yes.
people make it at Christmas a lot.
Yeah.
It's fire. It's
Fire.
It's fire.
It's fire.
sorry. It's legit. It
Giving
is fire.
gifts or receiving gifts?
Giving gifts, of course. Everyone.
Do you
knows
want
that's
like
what
the
that-
right answer? Or?
That
No,
is-
I want your answer.
I like giving gifts because I do like to like outgive. Then like I like my gift's cooler. Like I gave a cool gift, but like I like to give
She's
the coolest.
competitive in gift
I
giving,
am.
too.
It's such. That's what Christmas.
I beat you. I beat you.
by
This sucks.
These are terrible.
Chris-
Mine's awful.
That's why Christmas Eve is my favorite. Is because we do like this Christmas game and like it's competitive. But anyway, I do love to give gifts, but I also like getting gifts. It's fun too. I don't know which one. I would say giving, just as like it's competitive. It's fun.
Since we're in the neighborhood, what's on your Christmas list?
Oh, I asked for an espresso machine.
Oh,
Yes.
I love espresso, so I asked one of those. And then I asked. I'm trying to think. Gosh, what did I ask?
Yeah, that's a high pressure question.
That was like a big one because they're kind of expensive. Then I asked for like some Lululemon, and then
those are cheap.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's all. That's true. And then some shoes because I am a shoe fanatic. I have like a lot of shoes. I'm a sneaker head, so I think that was about it.
Favorite shoe of all time.
Ooh, I think that I own.
Favorite
or-
basketball shoe of all time. You have one?
I mean, that I own. I can say my favorite shoes that I own. I have the Jordan Cherry Reds, and they're like precious and not touched, and like
No, which one? Which
they're
one?
like the high top. They're white and like a Christmas red.
Uh-huh.
I mean, I don't know.
My favorite one was
They're Jordan 11s.
Yeah, mine's a Jordan also, but it's the one that was white on the top with the black. You know what I'm talking about? The shiny leather that went around the bottom. I
Oh, okay.
love that shoe.
Yeah.
Did you guys ever get into Jordache?
What is that?
She don't even know what that is, man.
That was like that. It's like a Walmart
It's a
off-brand,
cheese company
Oh,
or
like the
something.
and one?
Yeah, kind
Yeah,
of. It would be
yeah.
similar to that. Yeah.
but they made tennis shoes.
Jordache?
Jordache, yeah.
Not
We should bring
DoorDash.
We should
Jordache.
bring those back. Jordashes. I can wear them. No, I love sneakers.
Okay.
I don't even know why this question's on
I
there.
don't either, but here we go. I want to get an answer. Mariah Carey
Oh,
or Michael Bublé?
Bubbly.
it's not bubbly.
Michael
That's the drink.
Bublé.
I would say Mariah Carey.
Yeah.
I mean, my mom's a huge Michael Bublé fan, though.
Yeah.
He has some
Stephanie?
bangers.
Hates Mariah Carey Christmas.
I do too.
I do
I am
get-
with you.
So like
Drives
it's
her
time, like
nuts.
that can get a little annoying, but it's also like it brings like the it's
I know, man.
it's there. Like I'm excited.
I think there should be this new game that we start, Ryan, that every time you hear, I don't know what Christmas, The,
I don't know if that was the lit. Can you say that one more time?
I don't know what. You know the famous Mariah Carey
Yeah.
song.
Yes.
You turn around and smack the first person you see. I bet you they stopped playing that stupid song. They started playing
She
it
makes
like
millions
how?
on that song.
Oh, she was. Did you hear that story? Someone was asking her, was like, "Oh, it must be nice to make
Yeah.
$1 million a year off that Christmas
Yeah.
song." She's like, "Try 90 or something."
Yeah, no,
I mean, it
it's
was
insane.
crazy.
I'm like,
Whoa,
no, it's crazy.
that's
Yeah.
a lot of
Just
money.
like Carrie Underwood, she does the NFL like intro.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
She makes like an $18 million a year off that.
Man, what do we need to do something better, Ryan?
I know. You do not want to hear me singing. That's not it.
That's actually on here. Like we're gonna sing a carol when we're finished.
So who is Dawn Hill?
My mom, Dawn Hale. Yeah, that's my mom.
She said receiving, and she likes
Yes.
getting the presents, and she says no.
Wait, did you put it on there? Is she answering these questions? Of course she is. She watches everything.
Is she a Mariah Carey fan?
She's a Michael Bublé. That's my mom.
Oh, Michael
that's-
Bublé. Okay.
That's her.
Yeah,
That's the one that comments on every single one of your
I'm
chain
with
gang posts, and she's your hype woman right there.
I love
She-
her.
She's always like, "Go Cats!" I love
I
it.
love it. All right, I think we're
Is
down.
that it?
I think we're down to our
Man, those were fun.
Christmas
I like
movies.
Those were hard. Oh, Christmas movies.
Top 5, going from 5 to 1.
Listen, I didn't order mine, but I do have a number 1. So
Okay.
my 5 through 2 are just movies.
Okay, I'll start with my number 5. It's Die Hard.
Okay, and we have this argument every year: is that a Christmas movie?
It is.
Yeah,
I
I'm
know
sitting
it
here
is.
asking.
It is.
No, it is 100%.
100%.
But some people,
Yeah,
don't
that
think it
might.
is.
Liberals.
but yeah, they just don't know.
Let's
I'm
not
com-
talk about that topic.
I'm coming at you with "It's a Wonderful Life,"
I'm
nostalgic movie.
Yeah.
not a huge fan of that one. It's all right.
Okay.
You must not have a soul.
No, I mean, I like it. It is good. I
You've seen
do.
it, right? I mean,
Yes, I've
come
seen
on.
it. I've seen the play. I've seen the movie. I've seen it.
Man, it's a great
I like Jack Frost as my favorite.
Oh,
movie.
that's-
Michael Keaton.
Yes, the
Michael
old
Keaton.
one where he turns into like a snowman. And
Yeah.
yeah, that's a good one.
That
It might
is
actually
good.
be more than a fifth. I may need to change that. Fifth. Let's rechange that. The fifth one I would say is.
No. So wait. You
Are we
can't
doing the
say-
fifth one? I
Yeah.
just thought we're just naming them.
That's fine.
Okay.
You have to have your number one.
Okay. This one I'm gonna because I thought we were going to order it. Did you say we're going
Yeah, I like order, so 5 through 1,
Okay.
and you guys pick it however
Okay.
you want.
5. I would say the Christmas Vacation.
Yeah,
National Lampoons.
Yeah, it's my fifth.
Bro, that's way up
Yeah.
there.
yeah.
I
That's
like that one. You don't like it?
hey.
Yes.
She was 4th grade when Dorio
Oh,
was.
are you saying it's because I should have put it higher than fifth?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just overplayed. Like it's a classic, and that's why it's in my top 5. But it's just always on.
Because it's so good.
So did everybody say their 5?
Yeah,
Okay, my 4th is Family Man.
I don't think I've seen that.
Family man.
I don't.
Yeah, with Nicolas Cage.
I didn't even know that.
It's
I don't even know.
it's a
of it.
great movie.
Tell us
He
what
goes
you
back and so he's dating this girl, and he's like going to be at some high executive, huh?
Tia Leone.
Yeah, and no, not Tia Leone. I don't know, but anyways, watch it.
This movie. I
Did
don't
you
even
see
know
it? It's kind.
I
It's
don't know what it is. I have no idea.
I don't even.
all right.
Okay, well,
All right. Well,
That's
my
it.
number
That hurt.
4 is going to be A Christmas Story.
okay.
Yes.
Ralphie.
Yeah. I would say my 4th is. I had a list on my phone and now I've forgotten.
Do you need it?
Yeah,
You need
can
your
I
phone?
see that real quick?
She needs to phone a friend.
4% Rotten Tomatoes.
What Family Man did?
Would it get like 4%?
No one
Thanks,
knows.
Noah.
Try watching it.
Yeah, I've never even heard of that movie.
It's honestly, it's a
Oh,
good.
okay. I would say my 4th is the Polar Express.
Mm.
I love that one.
Adric and I talked about that one. Like, it's a good movie, but I'm not putting it top 5.
Well, it's a cartoon.
Yeah.
I like
I
it.
feel like a grown man won't put a cartoon.
Okay, well.
At 3, I had Polar Express. So thanks a lot. I think it's because we were in the waiting room the other day, and I'm watching it, and I'm thinking about the grown man should put freaking cartoons as their top 5.
Yeah. All right.
I was trying to support. I don't know. I just said that.
I've
No, it's fine.
I've got National Lampoons at number 3.
Oh, that's a good.
Okay, for 3, I've got The Grinch.
Oh,
The
which one?
The Jim Carrey.
Okay.
Oh, that's a good one.
So I like the original.
I don't think I've actually
cartoon
seen the
one.
original.
Short.
Yeah, it's a shorter.
Oh,
movie,
okay.
But it's the
Yeah.
original OG Grinch.
Yeah, the Jim Carrey. The one they have now is not.
The
he's
Jim
not
Carrey
mean.
one's really good.
Yeah.
I like it. He did
Yeah.
a good job.
Yeah.
At 2, I have National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
Attaboy. My number 2 is Elf.
Oh, yes. How did I leave that out?
So many one-liners in that movie.
No, it's definitely funny. It's good.
It's so funny.
I would say Jack Frost is my second.
I thought you
Okay.
said Jack
Well,
Frost
no,
was funny.
She
remember
changed
I
it.
wait, we went in order.
Oh,
I
that's
thought
right.
we were just naming it.
So we're going number ones.
It's called substitution.
Yeah.
Number 1 for me is definitely what?
It's a wonderful.
It's a Wonderful Life. I've seen that movie 8 million times. Love it.
Yeah, for those of us who have souls, we like that.
We do need to rewatch
My
it.
number
We need to
one-
get re-inspired.
Is Home Alone the
Okay.
Oh,
original?
yeah.
It's such a fun movie.
My number 1, it's not like a class. I mean, I don't think it's a classic. So you guys are like, what? I just really like it. Christmas with the Cranks.
Oh, I love
yeah.
that.
I really
it's-
like
yeah.
that one. So I like the actors in it. I just like it.
It's a great.
Now I got a couple wild cards. I want to get you guys' opinion on it. So, do you remember the movie Gremlins?
Yeah.
No.
Is that classified as a Christmas movie?
I never said it.
It could. I mean, if you're going to put Die Hard in there,
And Rambo is too. I'm thinking Rambo's during Christmas also.
see, and I agree with you. I think if your whole movie is based around the Christmas,
Season? Time? Yeah,
then it's a Christmas movie. Like
I think so.
I almost put Band of Brothers in there because of the
That's a great
the war and the Battle of the Bulge.
Yeah.
And they had that whole episode about them, both the Germans and the American forces stopped fighting and sang
There's-
together.
There's this one Christmas movie. I watched that a lot as a kid. It had Mark.
Wahlberg.
No. It's in Hawaii.
Oh.
I think it's Hawaii. I'm not going to remember. It's an old movie. It has what's his face, isn't it?
Was it like from the
The guy
2000s?
who is the cowboy. No, this is old. Like the
Oh, John Wayne.
John Wayne. It has John Wayne in it, and he's in like Hawaii. And oh my gosh, I'm gonna
Look
have
it
to.
up. Do the Google.
John Wayne. It's good. It's old movie, like not 2000s old.
Like, I mean, that's
That's
a really old movie.
It might not even be
Way
Hawaii.
back
It might
there.
be even like
so. Is texting on your
Donovan's
phone?
Reef. I love that
Oh,
movie.
I've never seen it.
Never seen it.
Yep, yeah.
Was it
You
made
should
like
watch
the
it.
70s or 80s maybe.
1963.
Oh, it is an old movie.
We watched a lot of John Wayne. My dad made me watch all the old movies. So all
Is
these
your
war
dad a
movies.
John Wayne fan?
Oh yeah, and all like the war movies. I've probably seen them all.
No. Band of Brothers.
Yeah.
It's classics. So,
All right. I got a question, John, and then you can take it away.
okay.
I want to know, Coach Hale, on Christmas Day, and we're having lunch, what is like your, I got to have this for Christmas lunch or dinner? It's
Okay.
got to be on the menu.
Like a whole meal.
Sure.
My plate. Turkey. I have to have turkey.
Not ham.
I do not like ham.
That's weird.
That's disgusting. Turkey. Okay. A roll, and it can't be like, it's got to be like soft. I do not like people who make these rolls that are like I don't know. It's got to be soft and fluffy.
Okay.
Okay. And then mashed potatoes.
Okay.
With no clumps.
No, can't have that.
I make the best.
Okay. And then
Does the mashed potato have gravy?
It depends on the person making the gravy. Like the gravy, I don't like the really dark gravy.
Okay.
Like I don't know, it's gonna be the right color. I'm kind of picky.
All right.
Like I'm a very picky eater, and my food does not touch and stuff.
I got
um,
one like that in my house.
And then I like broccoli cheese casserole
Okay.
Classic.
and like Caesar salad.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
Whoa. That's kind of a curveball, isn't it?
We always have that at my Christmas.
All right. I like Caesar salad.
Just like the package from Walmart. No,
Yeah,
that's
absolutely.
special. Like,
Just dump it in a bowl.
Yeah.
I mean, I do like corn casserole and stuff like that, but like I would say is always on my plate.
What
Is
about
that.
a deviled egg?
No, I do love deviled
Yeah.
eggs. Sometimes we forget to make them, so like,
And I gotta have it.
yeah, it's pretty good. But no, that would be I like. Got it.
Got it.
See, I like your idea that you said with the taco bar.
Yes.
Yeah, we do it
Because
Christmas Eve.
I feel like Thanksgiving to Christmas is not very far,
Yeah,
and you're eating the same things.
yeah.
So, like,
I really don't know where we even got that idea of that. food
I'll tell
at that
you-
time.
Aunt Bernadette's
Yeah.
Thanksgiving meal. Oh my!
Yeah,
She made some Puerto Rican dishes.
Yeah,
Whew.
that rice thing. I don't know what it's called.
Make me smack my mama.
And then she made these like egg rolls, empanada things that were, ooh, they were good.
All right, we better let Coach get out of here. She's
Yeah.
got a long week of coaching, so
Tear 'em up.
we want to say thank you. We will be broadcasting our first live Lady Wildcat basketball game tomorrow night, and in Bentonville. I'm on the fence because I'm driving the bus, so I would like to try to if I could. And then we've got Republic, which we don't do JV games, but we will be there to watch. So I don't know why I had to say that. Sorry, Bella. Love ya. But we'll see you this week, and go Cats.
It was a great one.
That's great.